New Google Gemini updates are mind-blowing. Today, I'm going to show you the biggest Google Gemini update of the year. Google just gave their AI 13 brand new powers. This is new, this is huge, and it's stupid simple to use. No coding, no tech skills, just results. Stick around because this changes how you use AI starting today. So here's the big news. Google Gemini just hit 1 billion monthly users. Let that sink in. 1 billion people use this thing every single month. Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google, said it himself. Gemini is the fastest growing product Google has ever made. Faster than search, faster than Gmail, faster than YouTube. That's wild. And the growth is not slowing down. It's speeding up. Last May, Gemini had 400 million users. This May, it hit 900 million. Then in July, it jumped to 950 million. And in less than a month after that, it crossed 1 billion. That means the last 50 million people joined in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks, that is insane speed. Google didn't just post a big number and stop there. In that same week, they rolled out 2 massive changes to what Gemini can actually do for you. And this is where it gets really good for anyone building an online business. Hey, if we haven't met already, I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie, CEO of SEO agency Goldie Agency. Whilst he's helping clients get more leads and customers, I'm here to help you get the latest AI updates. Julian Goldie reads every comment, so make sure you comment below. The first change is inside something called Gemini Notebook. If you don't know it, think of it like a folder where you dump all your notes, your research, and your documents. Then the AI reads through everything and helps you use it. It used to be called Notebook LM. Google renamed it back in July. Here's the new part. As of August 12th, you can now copy someone else's entire notebook, not just their notes, their sources too, and any guides or summaries the AI already built for them. Before this update, if you built a killer research notebook, other people could only view it. Now they click one button and the whole thing becomes theirs to edit and build on. Picture what this means for a community like AI Profit Boardroom. Right now, our team spends hours building research notebooks on new AI tools before we ever teach them live. Before this update, every member had to read our notes, then rebuild their own version from scratch. That's the before. Here's the after. Now, one of our coaches builds a single notebook packed with proven prompts, case studies, and outreach scripts, and every single member copies it in one click. They're not starting from a blank page anymore. They're starting from our best work and customizing it for their own business the same day. That's less time answering repeat questions in the community and more time our team spends creating brand new training. That's a real competitive edge for a fast-moving AI education community. Now let's talk about the second big change, because this one is even bigger. Google is connecting Gemini to 13 outside apps, not next year, over the next few weeks. They announced this on August 12th at their Made by Google event. Here's the full list, broken into simple groups. For work, Gemini connects to Granola, Otter.ai, and Wix. For booking things, it connects to Fever, Get Your Guide, Localizer, OpenTable, and Ticketmaster. For music, it connects to iHeartRadio and Pandora. And for everyday life, it connects to Angie, Thumbtack, and ZocDoc. Before I keep going, let me pause here for a second. If you're serious about using AI tools like Gemini to automate the boring parts of your business and spend more time on the work that actually grows it, you need to check out the AI Profit Boardroom. It's built for exactly this. Learning how to connect tools like Granola and Wix to Gemini the right way, so new updates like this 13 app connection turn into real automated workflows, not just another confusing feature you never touch. Inside, we break down step by step how to set these tools up for lead generation, content production, and client acquisition. Link is in the comments and description. Okay, now let's keep going because there's more to this story. Now that might just sound like a list of logos, but watch what happens when you connect this to an actual content business. Take Granola. That's a meeting notes tool. Before this update, our team would jump on a client discovery call. Then someone had to manually write up the notes, pull out the action points, and pass them to the right person. That's dead time. After this update, Gemini sits inside that call through Granola, automatically summarizes what the lead needs, and flags the exact people who sound ready for our next coaching cohort. That's not a generic email summary. That's a system that helps a small team spot high-value leads without hiring extra support staff. Now take Wix. Say AI Profit Boardroom wants a new landing page for a fresh training series. Before this update, that page request sits in a queue behind 10 other tasks. After this update, our team can simply tell Gemini, update the homepage headline to highlight this week's automation coaching call, and Gemini edits the actual live site. One instruction. No developer, no waiting. That's the difference between a marketing idea and a marketing idea that's already live on your site an hour later. That's the real shift here. Gemini is moving from an AI you talk to into an AI that can act for you inside the exact tools a growing content business already runs on. Now, before you get too excited, one honest thing I want to tell you. The Ticketmaster and OpenTable connection is UK only for now, and Google's own documentation says availability changes depending on your country, your device, and your account. So don't expect every single one of these 13 apps to work for you on day one. Some will roll out slower depending on where you live. There's a bigger reason Google is doing all of this. It's not random. Google has a separate project running in the background called Gemini Spark. Spark is built to work for you quietly using tools like Gmail, Docs, and now these newly connected apps without you having to ask for every single step. Spark can even use something called MCP. All that means is Gemini can plug into other tools that Google didn't even build. Think about what quiet background automation means for scaling a newsletter or a social media presence. Before automation like this, one person on a small team has to manually pull highlights from a YouTube script, turn them into a newsletter, then rewrite them again for a Twitter thread, then again for a community post. That's hours, repeated every single week. After this kind of connected automation matures, a single script like the one you're watching right now could get turned into a newsletter draft, a social thread, and a community discussion post almost on its own, with a person just checking the final output. One piece of content stretched into an entire content funnel without stretching the team. So put this all together. 1 billion users, plus an AI that can now act inside real apps you already use. You can see exactly where this is heading. Gemini is not trying to be the smartest chatbot anymore. It's trying to become the one place you go to get anything done. And for a business built on content and community, that's a genuine edge over competitors still doing everything by hand. Here's the bigger picture, and I think this is the part most people miss. For years, AI meant one thing. You type a question, it gives you an answer. That was it. Now we're watching AI move from just answering questions to actually doing tasks inside the apps you already use. Booking things, editing things, summarizing things, all from one conversation. And Google didn't get here by luck. They got here because Gemini already has 1 billion people using it every month. That is the kind of reach most companies would need years to build. Google already had it. So when they roll out a new connected app, it doesn't launch to some small test group. It launches to a huge chunk of the entire world all at once. That's exactly why it pays to be early. The community members who set these workflows up this month will be operating with a real head start over everyone who waits. So what should you actually do with all of this? If you're just getting started with AI, open Gemini Notebook this week. Try copying a public notebook on a topic you care about, just to feel how the copy feature works before you build your own. If you already use Gemini regularly, check your connected app settings over the next few weeks as these 13 integrations roll out, and turn on the ones that match tools your business already runs on, like Granola for calls or Wix for your site. If you run a content or coaching business, start thinking about which one of these connected apps could remove a repetitive task from your week. Meeting notes, landing pages, community onboarding. Pick one and actually test it. And if you manage a team, this is worth a quick 5-minute chat in your next meeting. Not because everyone needs to become an AI expert, but because the tools your team uses every day are quietly getting more capable, and the businesses that adopt them first are the ones that pull ahead. Google Gemini just crossed 1 billion users, and it's only getting more capable from here. The real question isn't whether tools like this become part of how you run your content, your community, and your client work. It's whether you start using them now or wait until everyone else already has. If everything you just heard got you thinking about how much of your week could be automated, that's exactly what we build inside the AI Profit Boardroom. Learning how to connect tools like Google Gemini into your content, your calls, and your client work, so updates like this turn straight into save time instead of another thing to figure out alone. Link is in the comments and description. And if you want the full process, the SOPs, and over 100 AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 38,000 members who are crushing it with AI.